Mood. It's up, it's down, it's high, it's low. I would just love it to be stable and chill, no anxiety, no sadness, just a mellow, happy joy all the time. And although at times I feel I have no control of it, guess what? I likely have more control than I think, which basically means you have more control than you think. Today we are going to lift up that mood together. I spent a month focusing on stabilizing my mood through color and light. I was able to effect great change in my emotional witchy brain. And throughout this vlog, I have some tips and tricks to lift your mood too. These little changes definitely do not cost a lot, but of course, you could spend whatever is right for your budget. We are going to talk design, and toward the end of this vlog, I will be sharing all of the changes that I was able to make. Oh yeah, and my name is Heather Lynn, and I am the Wild Woodland Witch. If you're living a lifted witchy life too, click the bell, join us here, Wild One, and welcome. So let's start the video off right with a green forest spell and a mood boost simmer pot while I share with you a bit about witchy mood lifting and about the collaboration behind this video. We start with a cauldron, a vessel for ideas and moving magic mixed with will. This spell uses spruce twigs shaped in an X for the rune Gebo. Equilibrium, in a mix of forest pines. This is where we begin. I mentioned today's video is a collaboration, and it is, and it's a special one. It's with Crystal Ball, who is a blogger. Her writing mainly focuses on mental health for witches. And if you're like me and you need help and inspiration during the winter, or even all year round, we are both here to say we see you, we hear you, and we want to be a tool in your toolbox. Mental health is already stigmatized in the witch community, but both Crystal and I have discussed the importance of inspiring one another, witch to witch, to learn, grow, and above all, ask for help. We believe that knowledge is power. Crystal's blog is focused on aiding our witch community to ask difficult questions and find strength together when working with mental health and wellness. So Crystal, thank you for being a voice for all of us witches to help us find which way from here, which is the name of her vlog. To any witch struggling with mental health challenges, it's okay. You are safe, and there is a way to wellness. If you feel called, follow your intuition, and please check out her vlog full of ideas and resources linked below, and join her Instagram for reminders when vlog posts come out. A little disclaimer here, none of the ideas I am about to share can replace professional help. Medication and therapy are often necessary in any kind of situation, whether mild or severe. And important, very important, to reach out to your doctor and ask for help if you should need some. There is absolutely nothing wrong with asking for help. So let's get some ideas going. I began with design plans for my workspace and my bathroom. I picked these two rooms because the bathroom is where I start my day, and my workspace is where I spend my late afternoons. My first tip for you when addressing low energy from winter or depression from seasonal affective disorder, which both strongly affect me, is the light. I ordered some inexpensive higher watt light bulbs and changed a bunch of lighting in my workspace. I also moved my desk to make a new space for filming. I also needed more space for my plants. The trick here is to do things for your plants. Often when you do things for your plants, you end up doing things for yourself. Adding more light for your plants is amazing. Adding more light for yourself and your witchy brain, also amazing. So bring in that light. Check. The next thought that came to me was, what could I do to lift my mood, to get out of this blah feeling? When did I feel my best last? Well, for me, it's summer, and it's because of plants. So for this month, I decided instead of waiting for the spring and passing the time by loading up on way too much television, which, by the way, fries your brain and increases cortisol, the stress hormone, I decided to avoid the television and bring in the color green and accent my house with new plants. I studied how to build a closed terrarium, and that is what we are going to get into now. But first, we've got to go get some new plants. So today, we're going to tour my favorite little greenhouse, which is also my favorite winter pick-me-up place to go when I'm feeling blue, and pick out some plants. If you want a balanced mood, plants are such a lift. They are green, they are kind, and they want your care. They are oxygen givers and joy givers too. New life is exciting. And look at my first baby spider plant. I don't know if you saw, but I've been singing to my plants, as I always do. And I actually recently made an Instagram reel where I'm singing to my plants, and it's kind of becoming a thing. So if you want to hear me be super silly and sing about plants, come on over to my Instagram and you can check out my reels. A great way to learn about how light affects humans is actually to work with how to find light for plants in your home, because you actually realize how little light you are getting too. Lifting the curtains for the plants means lifting it for yourself, and this is healthy and good for mood boosting too. On the way home, we are stopping to pick up some mood boosting via a lovely little color bursted shop. Super eye candy for, oh gosh, it's just such an amazing place. We are picking up a special handmade item made just for me, and if you suffer from tough winters and low moods like me, plan something special for yourself around this time. I had a special order made that I knew would be ready in February, so we are here at Feathered Antler with artist Gretchen to pick up my Plant Witch Wild Magic hat that I had custom made. I want to share the joy of her shop with you. The colors are beautiful, and the home decor items have a warm nature, just a natural feel. I picked up a special tea mug and some sticks for my witchy bathroom redo. We talked about this idea I had to dry mushrooms and adhere them to my wall in my bathroom. Of course, on my walk right before arriving home, I found the perfect set of mushrooms, so I didn't have to wait for the summer after all. Mood lift. This is a sign. Another little tip as a woodland witch forager is to expect nothing, so that nature can surprise you with pockets of joy. Marching around in my elf boots, another great reminder to romp around in nature as often as you can. The sunlight gives vitamin D and warmth to the skin. Even outdoors in the clouds works wonders, as fresh air is healthy and so is moving the body. And now back home, let's bring the green to life and lift it into our souls with this deep green Spirulina mud mask. The recipe is inspired by one of my favorite Instagram herbalists, Mac the Wanderer. If I ever start a shop, it would be like Mac's, essential oil free and a love of plants in every title. Here I am making my fancy new maple vanilla forest lip balm and lip scrub. I'm living for plants. Every part of my world is shaped as this guides me out of the winter and toward the spring. And so now that we are full on, filled up with green, let's surround ourselves with even more and pot some new plants. First, we have to fix up this old box and make it into a closed terrarium. Every bit of life can become a spell. For example, laying the terrarium, I lay my foundational ideas for my future. Over the month, I spent time altering my spaces, not only to bring in more light, but to bring in more plants. More plants equals more green equals a happy brain.
I need one.
I love it. tiny. It's like for a little tiny place. And I wanted to bring a more plant-based forest feel to my bathroom. So I wanted you to be able to take a look to all of the little changes that I made. It may not be a massive overhaul with painting and all the renovations that one could get into, but it's enough and what I can handle during the winter. And it's enough to make those little changes to bring that joy to help get me through this winter. I've also been talking a lot about getting through the winter, as though there are parts of it that I don't love. But that's not true. I absolutely love the winter, and it's very beautiful. As a forest witch, I appreciate the energy of the winter forest, and there's so much magic to be experienced. A few days of work turned my bathroom into a haven for my mood balancing witchy self. This is the striving I am here for, because I am not a perfect witch. I am a working witch in progress, as you probably are too. We are imperfectly perfect, and so I leave you here, wild ones. May your magic be blessed and your space be what it needs to be for you. May your plants make you happy, and come and find me again.